It is the Cotton Bowl between Miami and Ohio State.
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. But this contest is not a regular matchup, a battle of two top tens, two forces colliding. One team leaves here making a resounding statement, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, that defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Howard. Checks this down to the running back. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. There's contact on the throw. He's got his man in the open field. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Play action here on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State. Offense setting the tone early. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And so here we go. This is going to be fun, Kirk. It's another part of this quarterback duel. Both these guys really expect to be playing for a long time on Sundays. One of the better college matchups we're going to get this year at the quarterback position.
Chris, you and I talked about this before we came on the air. Yeah, it's about the team. Obviously, you want to win the game. But I think both these guys understand what's at stake. They're two of the better quarterbacks in the country. Whoever wins today can take a big step in showing who, in fact, they are individually.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Ward. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down. It makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Using his legs, it's Henderson. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Clock over the middle. It's Scott. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Makes a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So the offense clicking now, they're building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's reeled in. It's Restrepo. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Ward. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Henderson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. To the air, it's Howard. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Finds his man. It's Henderson. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Judkins. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Back to throw. It's Ward. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Restrepo. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And it's a bunch formation. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Martinez. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Keeping it on the ground here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. His sure hands. It's George. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Ward. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Let's fly to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grab down the middle. It's Restrepo. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
To throw, it's Ward. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Trucks through the defender.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
With the catch, it's Mbuka. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
They use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Makes the grab. It's Restrepo. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical with the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Scanning the field. It's Ward. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's incomplete. That's